Yep, he's there.
Yep.
So, in our last episode, the party went to New York to deliver the message to John D, aka Professor Jonathan Drake, about this proposed summit from Ben Franklin to discuss limiting the use of magic in the war. It went fairly well, um, though it was unnerving for Graham to meet all three of John Dee's sons at once with their exact same faces, and Meredith had realized her vision might have been predicting that not Silverlock but Albedo would turn to serve Croatoan. So, and then witnessing kind of the disagreement between him and his brothers over the summit itself seemed to strengthen that belief. Silverlock looked at Rubido using his spirit sense and saw him light up like a campfire, like his entire being was magical. And another vision of someone with a philosopher's stone, seemingly like posed like this, but with a philosopher's stone like almost in their chest, seeming to be at the heart of a fire that consumed New York.
My prediction is that's Rubido, seeing he is the flame one.
I think it's John D, but not that I know anything about this.
So the party has reported back to Franklin. They checked in on Legion, made sure he was okay. And then they were sent back to New York to work with the general until it was time for the summit. And then Franklin would enlist them at that time. We're going to say that Dr. Channing has remained behind to work with Franklin. And the rest were sent to New York.
Now, have we gotten back to New York or not at the end of that? Okay.
Are we hand waving that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the only reason why I asked is because it sounded like Franklin was a little, that Franklin was a little upset that we had gone all the way back to deliver this message. If there was a way in the future that he would rather have us do the correspondence or via, possibly the
larger. He was upset is that he found it unnecessary that you guys came back yourselves.
But
personally, I too found it unnecessary, but
Yeah. Well, I didn't know if there was any specific messenger or way he would prefer. Like I said, if we're retconning it a little bit, I didn't know if that was something that, because if there's a way...
It makes sense not to retcon it because Dr. Channing stayed behind in New York, and that explains why he's not here.
Yeah.
But I will say you guys have gotten back to New York to find everyone very much on edge.
I
was muted. I wanted to do premonition.
Okay, go for it. First roll of the game.
Also, I was looking up the Tony Awards, and evidently it's for theater or something like that.
No, the joke being my friend Tony.
Oh, I get it, but
killed.
I was trying to see what the awards was actually for.
It still applies though in some weird way. Like
that's what I was thinking. How epically, how theatrically can one kill oneself?
Adam, I could design that actual award if you want to give it out, like an actual little.
No, I do not need to start issuing an actual Tony.
The next game, you just have everyone gunning for it.
I feel bad enough that I feel a little bad using him as the name of this, even though it's definitely fitting. If we were to start handing out something with his face on it, that would be just a little weird.
The award itself does have two faces on it.
Oh.
It's a happy one and a sad one,
It's like Jonas.
That's fitting. Him coming up with the plan, him after the plan gets him killed.
Similar to what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I might just use a picture of the actual one and.
Why does this work so well?
I don't.
It really works really well. Everything about this
intervention.
It's just the power of meme magic at this
Should
point.
just
Everything just
look
kind of.
Kind of. Yeah.
Yes, you guys are back in New York now.
I wanted to do premonition.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your average is 5. That's awesome.
I got above average. Thank you very much. I got 6.
You see a battle amidst the streets of New York. You see a battle breaking out. And amongst the combatants, there are clouds of black mist or smoke. No one seems to be noticing them. They seem to be fighting, but the clouds just are there. You see another image of the sun rising in the west.
Psh, I know what this one is.
The sun rises in the west. And as it reaches its height, in the light of the sun, you see all of your friends fallen. And a shadowy, you're almost afraid to look at it. It's that terrifying. But a shadowy monster take form amidst the carnage. And one last vision. This is a vision. It's Ben Franklin. And yet there seems to be an entity around him. Like, literally, like an entity kind of wrapping itself around him. Not threateningly, almost like it's protecting him. And you feel that this is a good entity. You don't know. You can't really tell anything else.
What I feel like it's like the Philosopher's Stone.
Not. I just said you can't really tell anything else.
Okay.
I feel like the Philosopher's Stone doesn't count as an entity. At first, I was imagining like Cthulhu.
Hentai? No, that's not it.
Yeah, no. This feels like a positive force, not Cthulhu.
So Ben Franklin in power armor.
Yes. Sure.
The shadowy figure amongst the carnage, did it seem like a large figure or man-sized or...
Well, you've gotten... I'll say you felt something like this before in the visions where you were getting... You've never actually seen Croatoan, but in the visions where you are kind of... where he is present, this feels very much like that.
And my friends were amongst the carnage.
All day.
Oh, that's
Not just the
depressing.
party members, but like other people whom you have been acquainted with, like Paul Revere.
So, all of the Patriots.
Mm-hmm. And all of that was illuminated by the sun rising in the west.
Rising at the west, at its zenith.
Yeah, when the sun was at, like, was it at noon when I see all of these people dead?
Like, it's dark. The sun rises in the west, and as it begins to illuminate, then you see everything. And it rises until about noon, and then that's when you see the Croatoan entity in its full again, it's formless. It's very much black smoke. You can maybe see the form of a demon inside the smoke, but it's hard to make out.
Some great malign presence. So.
I really thought you were going somewhere else with all of the metaphors of the sun rising. You had to go with like the sun rises and death. I was like, the sun rises, the Declaration has been signed. George Washington's chair, you know?
Oh no. There's a method to all of my visions.
I see.
Not
It's
much of
just-
your madness.
I was going to say, it's Adam just going mad, yes.
Yeah. Well, mad with power.
It has to be cryptic enough that if things don't go the way I think they will, I can still make it make sense.
Poetic license.
But
Does
then if
Mary-
you're right,
You
oh,
could
go
also
on.
just pull the card where like visions of the future don't always come true, you know?
Hmm.
Is Mary sharing any of this, or is this just a quiet ride back to New York, familiar scenery but in the opposite direction now?
I don't know what I'm seeing. I don't know if I would want to share this.
Okay, I was just
I
asking.
do think
I was going to
I'm
say, in
pretty
the
sh-
past, I don't think she's really shared
Yeah, that's
much
true.
of her visions. Yeah.
if it's something that's like important for you, I would share it, but nothing I have said makes any sense. Nothing I've seen makes any nothing I say makes sense either sometimes. Nothing I've seen makes sense because Adam is cryptic and mad. Yeah. Yes. You go to like
What's wrong with being cryptic and mad? It's done wonders for me.
Adam, don't be so angry. Adam, don't be so angry. Don't GM angry. Don't GM angry.
I think on the way to New York, Graham is probably he wants to go visit and check in on like Alexander Hamilton and the boys, his Patriots and stuff from when we last saw them. So he'd be talking about that, and probably since I don't know who's been doing kind of like our cooking or anything. Do we have anybody who's been that?
Yeah, I assume someone in the party's been cooking.
I feel like for some reason I always thought it was either Trevor or Meredith.
what skill is even used for cooking?
I think it's
Yeah.
art, isn't it?
Yeah, it'd be
Or
a craft.
Culinary.
It would be a craft skill, but if you're trying to make anything like fancy, but just like basic food to survive.
I
I'm
have
a-
tailoring
survival.
craft.
I'm a flat 0.
Yeah, I'm gonna say basic. Just making basic. You can make basic food to survive like day after day without having to have a skill. But there might be like a craft culinary if you wanted to do anything like really fancy.
Well, I feel like whoever's been doing it in the past, Graham is maybe trying to step up for that, but like he has no
Sure.
skill in it, so it's like Aowen soup.
It's purple and gives off weird lines.
So, anyways, that's the journey for Graham back to New York.
Anything else before we arrive? When you arrive, the camp, there's a lot of tension in the camp. Also, not a lot of men in the camp. Like, if you check in with the guards, you're kind of immediately sent to the command tent.
And these guards, they're our guards, right? They're
Yes.
RP. Okay.
Patriots, yeah.
Okay, cool. Who's in command here?
A man rises from a chair. He's very tall. That would be me.
Well, sir, my name is Graham White. This is my party. We're here from Not Boston. Pennsylvania. Right?
Philadelphia.
So,
Philadelphia. Okay.
you are the recruits Dr. Franklin promised.
Indeed.
Good. We have need of you now. The British have... The regulars have made their move. They've crossed from Staten Island and have made their move to take the city. We're preparing a retreat across the East River, but one of my commanders is stranded. I need someone to lead a rescue. I don't have the men to spare for a large-scale operation, but from Dr. Franklin's letter, you are more than capable.
Well, we'd be happy to assist to the best of our ability. I dare say, one of our party is the Dr. Channing. He is absent, so I suppose we'll have to make the best. He hasn't been injured, has he?
No. He stayed behind to help Franklin prepare for the summit.
Oh, I meant the prisoner. The British, they haven't...
We haven't had communication with him. His squad is trapped. They're likely to be overrun if no one gets there to save them.
It sounds like the situation is requires expeditious movement.
Well, he writes something on a piece of paper and hands it to you. Head to the docks, give this, and you'll be given a boat that will take you as close as we can get you to the besieged troops. I apologize, but I cannot offer you more at this time. I need to oversee the retreat across the river.
We shall see this done to the best of our ability. What was his name? One more time.
The man you're going to save?
Yes.
Israel Putnam.
Oh.
And yes, some of you have met him before. You fought with him at Bunker Hill.
Getting in trouble again, yes.
Well, last time he wasn't quite in time for all of the
I believe
shenanigans.
he has...
Historically, it was supposed to be Nathaniel Green, but basically they swapped him out for Putnam at the last second, and Putnam was not as prepared. And so he did face trouble.
Well, I'll kind of like, not even half draw, but just kind of like pull the saber a little bit out of my sheath. I believe Putnam has a matching item with this. I shall see him reunited.
He nods, and again, make sure you take this letter. It will ensure that the boatman does not question your authority.
I'll turn to everybody else. I know we've only just gotten here, but I think this mission requires us to leave at once.
It's not like I need to pack my bags.
Let's do it.
All right. So, which way to the docks? We shall set off.
You're able to find your way to the docks fairly easily. The boat the boatmen. There are precious few boats at the docks. Most of those that they have are being used for the retreat. But the boatman, if you give him the pass, he looks it over. Direct orders from the general, eh? Well, not going to argue with that. Come on, then.
You have our appreciation. We'll do our best to return it in one piece.
Do we know exactly where we need to go?
You do.
Staten Island.
So you're basically heading to basically Brooklyn. It's the British have come over from Staten Island, and the Patriots are retreating from Brooklyn across the East River to what was at the time New York City, like actual New York City.
Yeah, I'm halfway wondering if I need to empower myself, possibly as
That is
possibly
not
with a horse or a mule.
If you wish to leave it to Graham and Thomas to row the boat, you would certainly have time to.
Can I go ahead and do that?
Sure, I'll let you each give yourselves a +2 bonus in the time it takes to get where you're going.
I was actually wanting to possibly do my bigger bonuses to get some of the talents because of by doing either a horse or mule, I'm hoping to get. Yeah.
Can we roll it out?
I will give you 3 rolls.
3 rolls.
-4, but I'm at a +2.
Well, and Jeff, your spell is an actual empower. Yours is something from the other book, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to take the +2 plus a talent, I'll allow it because yours wouldn't take as many successes.
Yeah.
Would you let me do a +2 on myself and +2 on one other person?
Sure.
Okay, without having to roll it, or do you want me to roll that still?
No, I'll say that's fair.
Okay. I would probably be kind of slightly touching Graham as we're going across.
Sure.
And just
I presume I'm rowing, or is it a double-seater where both me and...
I'm presuming Graham and Thomas are both rowing while the 2 magic users are getting ready.
So Thomas and Graham are at least well synchronized for an upcoming combat. We shall end up working well together.
Towards the end, all of a sudden, Graham is rowing just a little bit faster.
Which is not good. If you're looking at rowboats, that isn't a good thing.
No. They thought they were in perfect synchronization, then all of a sudden Graham's just going a little bit faster.
So as you arrive, this is the Battle of Brooklyn.
Yeah, my big thing is, should I run as my extra talent or pack mule? Because either one could be useful if the guy is wounded. That's.
Can we roll
I would say everyone should roll initiative now that you're on the battle map.
Yeah, I'll be deer with.
Initiative is not a skill roll, so you would not get your bonuses.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. Where are we on the map?
Top.
Very top. Okay.
Top of the map. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I don't see the initiative tracker.
Because it's not open yet.
Oh. Okay. Well, I rolled, but. Oh, did I roll a 1? Oh, I rolled a 1.
Jeff, I don't think you clicked your token because I don't see you.
I had clicked it. It's.
Hold on, I think I can just Add turn.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if I would actually have brought my dog with us here.
Okay. Well,
As I'm thinking about it, like in a boat.
sure. So basically, you guys, Putnam and his troops are on this bridge, cut off, about to be surrounded.
Yeah, I had taken a run because I thought that was going to be the most useful one for me.
Putnam is going to inspire the men on the bridge with him because that's probably more useful than anything he's going to do with his pistols right now. And now Graham and Silverlock, in whichever order you choose.
We've already disembarked the boat, right? We're actually where we are
Yeah,
on the map.
you guys are on the map.
Okay. Well, first thing I would like to do is, can I move through Thomas or no?
Yeah, that's an open enough area that you can get past him.
Okay. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then I kind of want to jump down to here if I can. Is that
Sure.
gonna require a roll, or can I just do it?
That's not a long drop.
Okay. Then I want to kind of kneel down
And with-
onto the stairs.
Okay. And I was going to say with your new leg, you can...
Yeah, that I wouldn't have attempted that without my leg. But I want to kneel down and, assuming I have my musket out already,
Sure.
I want to take aim at this guy here, if you can see that.
Okay.
And I'm just going to start it off with a bang. Or I will
Go for it.
attempt to start it off with a bang.
Okay.
It's only 4.
He is hurt. All right. Silverlock is up next.
Yeah, this is going to be very pulpy because with having the run talent, my run is basically 4 times my base move,
Okay.
which is actually now at 7 because of so that's 28. Yeah, it's like I probably would have to leap over these guys on my way because I'm
And you took power of the horse.
the deer is what I did
Okay.
because I thought if I'm just going to get one talent, it's
Yeah, I would
because
say yeah.
because
you
I'm
can-
wanting to get all the way to here, which I easily can. I think with the spaces, even going.
So I would say make an athletics check to
Okay.
leap over the. And again, you gain bonuses to whatever skills a deer would have.
Yep. So
And that's a normal deer, not like Virginia, who has
yeah.
all of the magic skills.
And my athletics is boosted. Let's throw a style point in there just to make things a nice 3.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, 5.
I will say, yeah, you can do it with your
Yeah.
boosted abilities.
Yeah, basically, I'm wanting to get right in front of these guys. A little unnerving seeing some guy, leap over all your fellow mates and get right up and personal. So yeah.
Okay.
So that's my action.
All right. British officers are up next.
Oh, you ran all the way down there.
Yeah,
Oh, I was looking at the first 3 guys.
yeah. Those are the guys I left over.
I'm just like imagining in my head, the Flash, early rendition of the Flash.
Before he got weird and married his own sister.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So what are all of your redcoats doing, Adam?
The British officers are inspiring the troops closest to them. And then it's Thomas's turn.
Those three aren't a problem.
These three.
I can just make them fall asleep.
Okay.
You guys are now at the level where British regulars aren't really a problem, but
They are every 3 rounds
they
for
might
me.
be a problem.
I
You
forget
did
that I'm
Did you shoot with a +2, Adrian?
No, I did not.
Oh, you had a +2.
I will try to remember that.
I'll knock an extra point off his health. He's not dead yet, but
I appreciate that. That gives me inspiring feelings.
I will shoot the guy that
Alright.
is now fairly injured.
oh. And is he within range for?
15 feet. So
It was this guy, right?
nope.
Yeah, the left guy.
Yeah, the pistols in this era don't have much in the way of range. Yeah.
Then I'll just
That's why so many duels resulted in no one dying.
then I'll just get over here, and I think I'm still too far away, so I'll just actually, you know what? Can I mulligan that? Use my crossbow.
Sure.
Thank you.
And you're shooting the guy that was already shot?
Indeed.
Well, he goes down.
Different kind of sleep.
More permanent.
Alright.
Not waking up from this one.
Is it finally my turn?
No.
Oh, wait. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. The British have 2 turns. I see. Sorry. The officers and the regulars were... I got them confused. We're good.
And can we tell which are the officers of the
Officers have swords.
Okay, so the guy in front of me is an officer. The one to the on my side is
No.
not.
No, those are regulars.
No,
Okay.
those are both regular guys. They have.
The
Okay.
officer is up here. Next to the people who are empowered.
There are 2 officers. Yeah.
2?
So
Oh, okay.
these guys here and these guys here take gunfire from the men on the bridge.
Oh.
And then the guys on the bridge take fire as well. Okay. Now, Silverlock, you're going to have to defend yourself from a bayonet attack.
Okay. Ooh, that one tickled a little. 3 lethal. Okay. Which just matches my stun rating, so I'm fine.
Yep. And Graham, you're going to have to defend yourself from a bullet. You can take a +2 because you're kind of in cover.
Okay, incoming defense roll. Do I get another +2 from the thing or no? Back at
Nope,
this,
defense is not a skill roll.
Gotcha. Okay.
So. All right, now it's Mary's turn.
Sorry, I was muted. There we go. I'm rolling within 100 feet with a 5-foot radius, a total of -4. Can I negate that with 2 non-lethal?
Sure. And just show me where you kind of want the epicenter of the spell to be.
It was bleh.
Here.
Okay.
Oh, that was me. I don't know if that's where.
That's where I was thinking it. I could also do it here, which would get more people. Sorry, let me go back to my mouse. There. I could also do it there.
Like here? Yeah.
I was
Okay.
thinking either here or here, but it seems like they're taking care of over here, so I might do these guys.
All right.
No, let's do these guys over here. Yeah, those guys are more in the way. Rolling just flat magic. 4.
And you have to beat. Do you have to beat their willpower? Is that?
I think it's their will. I think it. Hold on. Sleep. The ability to dispatch magical sleep. Hold on. I happen to make
compares it to the willpower rating of each target.
Yeah.
More successes, they fall unconscious. Page 55.
So if you roll more than their willpower rating, they fall asleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, then they are asleep.
Somebody can kiss them and they'll wake up, but
They're in La La Land, yeah.
rock-a-bye, baby, in the treetop. Okay.
Rockabye, go to sleep. You are driving me crazy. Okay.
Oh, I should have done that at a +2 for. Would you be able to add just a 1? Well, I don't know. I already put them to sleep.
Is there some?
I don't think there is.
Is there some benefit if you?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna double check.
It's just if he scores more than the victim's willpower. It doesn't have any other things. Oh,
Okay,
per
so
hour of
it's not
sleep.
like some-
Per hour of sleep is a -2, so we're just gonna be asleep for an hour for that -2 since I didn't roll it. If it's until the
Alright,
end of
perfect.
the current scene, then it's at a 0. So,
All right,
yeah.
They're asleep.
for an hour.
Now we're back to the top of the turn order with Putnam. He is going to inspire his. Actually, he's not going to inspire his men this turn. They've already shot. They.
Is there a way to get their attention over here? Hello.
Well, I saw some wild guy.
Yeah, watching a wolfman charge by is. But yes, if you want to notify them, I'll say they can. Oh wait, it's not the men's turn. So Putnam is going to. And I was just rolling to get his average to see if we did the high or low end of his average. All right. Next up, Graham, Silverlock, in whatever order you two choose to go in.
Mine's pretty simple. I'm gonna double move if that's fine. 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I be over him? And kind of drop down. I want to be by the body.
Okay.
Okay, that's me.
And John?
Okay. Doing a total attack, disarm. So total attack and disarm penalties negate each other. To the guy who bayoneted me, since he has a rifle that has not been fired. So I do an opposed brawl. He has a +2. Well, an opposed brawl melee. For me, I'd use brawl since that's my better one, since I get it with empowered. Or yeah. But you have a +2 on your roll.
Okay. So for the British regulars, it would be would that be a melee roll or just straight up strength?
It is a disarm. It's make an opposed melee or brawl roll against the opponent.
So with a +2,
he's got a plus. Yeah. Okay, so that
an average of 3. So
yeah.
you would not be able to.
Okay, well.
Take his gun.
Yeah, but I will still walk back and go. Well, I was trying to get you an extra gun. We're here to save you.
All right. The officers. First of all, the inspiration is going to lapse on these guys because they've already shot. This other one's going to use inspiration again because his men didn't shoot. And for some reason, I don't have it on the NPC sheet. Could someone remind me what the range on the muskets is?
We change it to 75 feet, I believe.
News.
Yeah,
not good news for Mary. She's being. Actually, no, because they can't tell she's a threat, and they're not going to shoot a woman if they have no reason to believe she's a threat.
Don't I also have cover from all these barrels a little bit?
They're not shooting you, so it's not.
Okay.
They are, however, going to drop one of Putnam's men.
Oh no!
Come with us if you want to live.
And injure Putnam.
Oh, thank you.
Next up are the Minutemen, and they're falling back as
Theoretical question. Could I perform healing from a distance? Through magic?
there'd be a penalty at the very least.
Well, other than the regular range penalty.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There'd be the penalty for that. Let's see.
Because, like, is he dead or is he dead? There's 2 types of dead. He's only mostly dead.
Oh, there's more than 2. There's really dead. There's really quite sincerely dead, and then there's Walking Dead, and Evil Dead.
And lost his head dead.
And living, though he doesn't have a head, dead.
And then
That was in
The head
Adrian's
dead.
game where I'm like, we're fighting the zombies. I'm like, okay, are these zombies Walking Dead or Evil Dead? Because it's very different how you deal with them. Yeah.
Well, they are walking. They look awfully evil. So
Well, like The Walking Dead, they were brought to life by a virus. The Evil Dead were brought to life by magic. I'm going to say yes. Not the dead guy, but all these other injured Minutemen. Sure.
Okay, I can't raise the dead. So that one is dead.
Yeah. Yeah, he is a minion NPC. They don't get.
Sweet.
And actually, Thomas, you would go at the same time as the Minutemen, so what are you doing this turn?
I'm gonna put my crossbow away and pull out my gun and inch closer so I can shoot somebody. And
Cool.
double move, probably.
Okay.
I can double move and reload at the same time.
Well, you have quick draw, so yes.
I don't have to draw.
Oh, I thought you did.
I have
No, we
quick
just
draw,
the
I
other way.
believe. Does that mean I could have been reloading while I was running?
No, but if he had quick draw, he could double move and switch a weapon. It's a free action.
Gotcha.
And so yeah, you could have switched your weapon, but not reloaded because that's a different thing entirely.
I'll just double move then.
Okay. All right. Redcoat's turn. All right. These redcoats are. Let's see. Putnam's going to take another damage. He's getting shot again. Luckily, he has good defense. This guy's stunned, so he can't reload. Silverlock is going to take another shot.
yeah, this time I only have my passive defense. Ooh, that one hurt.
Another Minuteman is going to go down.
So that's
Man.
5.
They keep dropping like daisies.
Yeah, and that one's actually stunning me because I can't get it down below my stun. That's gonna hurt.
Style points, you could you do that or no?
Yeah, well, it would put it at
Oh,
4, but my stun is 3.
oh,
So
so either way, it's
so yeah, at 5 it's like I'm at -1, but that's fine for me with regards to not having penalties and still staying conscious with my die hard and high pain tolerance. So it's like I'm hurting now, but
Sure.
Is it my turn?
In a moment.
Okay.
At this point, across the battlefield,
what are these things?
smoke begins to rise from the ground, taking on
oh no.
basically humanoid forms made of shadow. You'd seen these once before. Tituba summoned one when you fought her under Philadelphia.
Do I know where?
You're kind of realizing this is your vision coming true.
Okay.
Are they on the battle map yet? The smoke or no?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right in front of
One
Silverlock.
here, one here, one here.
Oh, they're token. Oh, that's not
Oh,
good.
one by Mary.
Oh, there's one by me. Oh, crud.
Yeah.
Okay.
They will be able to act next turn.
And they're over by the British too. They're all over the place.
I think I'm gonna roll a perception on them. I'm not sure if I would see them right away. I'm gonna roll a perception. Okay,
Alright.
I might see them. I'm just
Not with that roll.
not with that. That's a 3.
If you're rolling it, I would say you're rolling. Actually, they're not actively trying to stealth, so yeah, you can see them. If they were actively trying.
If you say I don't see them, I'll just do what I was originally gonna do.
No, I'll say you can notice them. They aren't actively able to stealth yet.
Well, they're smoky, so
Yeah, they're just kind of manifesting. So, yeah, you can notice them.
I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and can I do a harm on that one that's closest to me?
Sure.
And I get it at a +2.
Yes.
5.
All right, and so that's passive defense only.
Banish Spirit would be a useful spell to have now. I don't have it though.
So I'm just rolling this to see what his passive is. And okay, that does quite a bit of damage to him. So you rolled a 5. The average on his passive is 2, so he takes. Okay. Top of the turn order. Putnam is going to fall back. And shoot this thing with his pistol. He doesn't know what it is, but it seems evil.
well, he's not going to point blank, or
He doesn't want to get that close to it.
and you're set.
Minus. All right. Graham Silverlock.
Are
I'm
you
doing
stunned?
nothing.
You're stunned, right?
I'm stunned. Yeah.
Okay, I think it's fairly obvious that this figure is appearing in front of me, and I'm already kind of kneeling down with intention of grabbing that musket, but Graham is going to immediately not remember if these things are vulnerable to silver, because it's come up where I've thought they were, and Mary's told me they're not, but my instinct is yes. And so in the heat of the moment, instead of picking up the musket, I'm going to draw my silvered bayonet, and with quick draw if I can, and mount it to my own empty musket, because that's the one that I know it's going to fit on. Is that one action because I've got quick draw?
I'll say because you have quick draw, yes.
Okay.
Stab everything with silver.
I'm gonna.
I'll say yes, but I reserve the right to change my mind later because
I think okay. I'm just gonna get stand up, and I can take a defense action, right? Like a full defense, or no? Is that only if I take my full turn?
Well, the thing is if he has quick draw, it wouldn't.
Well, I'm mounting it too.
Oh,
so,
okay.
yeah. So that's the action.
Drawing
Is
the
putting it
bayonet
on.
definitely is a free action. Mounting it is.
You can stab with
Shoot,
a bayonet.
that's what I'm gonna do. I know my rifle's empty, so I pull it out, and it's like, here it goes. So I'm gonna and run forward and try to stab.
A non-bayonet, but it's
it's just
more like a knife,
it's just more. It's not as powerful, but I'm gonna do it anyways because I want to land a hit on this first. Now it just gets treated as a knife, right? Oh, 1L instead of
it's melee plus 1L damage.
Okay, so it is silvered even though it doesn't say on my sheet.
Wah wah wah.
You thrust the bayonet toward this thing. You miss, and then the freezing cold emanating from it causes you to drop the bayonet, and it lands at the thing's feet. You're not going to be able to grab it without opening yourself up.
Much better than losing my leg. So, yeah.
Sure.
I'll just shout, Thomas! And that's all.
All right. British officers. This one over here is going to just come over and attack the shade with its saber because he's brave. Their defenses. All right. Thomas, you're up next.
Cool. So on the map, there are guys over here. The shades are where?
One right here.
One here.
Okay, so right.
There's
Okay.
one here. There's one here.
Perfect. Safe to say that any of my sharp objects are not silver based, correct?
I think at least one of them is, because you're a monster hunter. So I think at least one. I think your sword would be.
Not the subtle one.
You are a monster hunter.
I am.
I would say it's reasonable.
That both of them should be.
Yeah, I think the hidden blade. I think we even said you could swap it out for a stake if you were dealing with vampires, but these are not
Right.
vampires.
Nope. But if silver does hurt them, it could be useful.
Yep. Of course, since you're not stealthing, unless you
Yeah,
were
true.
to find some way to
Double.
sneak up on them, you would essentially be using it as just a melee attack.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I can't attack this turn anyway. It's a quick draw, but I sheathe my crossbow and pull out my saber.
And you are ambidextrous, so if you wanted to draw your pistol as well, you can. Because there's no penalty to using it in your offhand.
Yeah, I'll do that. And question about that: if I were to shoot my next turn while holding the sword, how does one reload while also dual wielding?
You can't.
One doesn't.
That's what I thought. Okay.
You throw one up in the air, reload the other one, and then catch it.
Seriously. Okay.
You're loading a Revolutionary era pistol before the sword comes back down.
Well, I was going to
This
say,
is-
you stick the
this is a
sword in
pulp.
that body, you reload the gun, and then you pull the sword out of the body.
This is definitely a pulp action. Like, if it's going to happen anywhere, we'll figure out a way for it to happen here.
All right. So I will draw both my gun and my sword.
Okay. These Minutemen are falling back.
Next to the.
He's actually double moving, but it costs extra to climb over this box of fish. So this guy's gonna go and he's gonna basically. Oh, Thomas is already facing the monster. Never mind. He's going to go here and hope he doesn't die.
No,
This-
be my meat.
This regular is no longer stunned. He's going to reload his gun. These two regulars are going to open fire on this monster. And so he's getting a +2 bonus because someone's assisting him. So take the average on that would be So yeah, they do some damage to the shade. Same thing with these guys here. This guy's reloading his gun. These guys are all reloading their guns. And now it's the Shade's turn. Alright. So what does a Shade do for damage? Let's see. Oof. This guy dies.
Poor guy.
I'm probably next, so.
Yeah, I'll say. Graham and Silverlock are both being attacked by shades.
I don't have a penalty, just normal fire.
Well, hold on, because shades are a little weird in how they function. Because with shades, it's a touch attack. So you only get to use your active defense. So it'd be defense minus your body.
Okay. And
So-
probably my danger sense is probably not going to help that. The talent I just got, but. I'm guessing.
Can I reduce damage with style points?
You can.
Okay, so was the first one on me?
They were
Well,
both.
they're both 4.
Oh, okay. I will just nullify 1 with 2 style points, so I will take
Okay.
2 points.
Yeah, I'm burning all my style because odds are I might be going into more negatives.
You've got all the talents though where you don't go down, right?
Well,
Or no?
yeah, I am now because I burned my points. So I took another. I'm assuming it's lethal. So
Yeah.
now I'm at 9 lethal. So I'm at -2, which the next one when I start getting wound penalties when I get at -3 health. So
All right.
Right.
And now Mary is being attacked by a shade, so you need an active defense from her.
Sorry, I'm being attacked by a pillow.
Oh, you're also being attacked by a monster.
Yeah. Defense.
Also, it's bad form to have a pillow fight where only one person has a pillow.
I didn't initiate
Like,
anything.
that's not even a pillow fight. That's like a pillow assault.
And she had 2 pillows. She's just ramming into me, holding on to them. It's like sumo wrestling, but pillows instead of fat, because she has no fat. I rolled defense -2, or what?
Yeah, it's defense minus your body,
Okay.
or perhaps minus your will, whatever.
Could I negate that with style points as well, or
You
how does that
can.
work?
So if you spend 2 style points, you can negate 1 lethal wound.
Okay, so let's
So
go
right
ahead
now
and
you're taking 2. You can reduce it to 1 if you spend 2 points.
cool. Let's do that. That seems
Okay.
better.
And now it's your turn.
And I am not very happy. I'm gonna spend one of my style points on my magic because I'm
Sure.
not very happy. So it's a +3 actually. On that. It make me angry.
It goes poof.
Honestly, moving really doesn't affect anything with me. Just because I have to be within 10 feet and my move is so slow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna stay here. Actually, I'm gonna go back by the barrels because 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're gonna be there. Is our boat over here?
Yes.
Okay.
Putnam is swapping out his pistols for Pitcairn's saber. And falling back.
I thought I had Pitcairn's saber.
Oh, wait. He has Pitcairn's pistols. He just has his own saber. But the point is, he's swapping the pistols for the saber. And falling back. Graham, Silverlock.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're not anymore.
You want to go Silverlock?
I'm just going to do a Banish Spirit on the one that's in front of me and then move.
Adam,
Yes.
are you making them appear out of nowhere, or has that been there the whole time?
That's what?
The second one? He was there. It was by the boat before.
He's coming up.
Yeah, it was on the dock
Oh,
before.
I did not
Yeah,
see that.
yeah.
Can I undo my move?
Sure.
Okay.
You were in 10 feet, though. You were.
Yeah, but she wants to be further away from the
Yeah.
thing.
It goes first.
So, is Virginia's bonus available or not for my
I would
spell?
say it is.
Okay, so I'll be at a +4 because it's within touch or not?
Yeah, to your magic, you would get the bonus
Okay.
from your patron. You wouldn't get it from your... because a deer doesn't have a magic skill.
No. No, I mean the proximity.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were then... So, yes.
That's what I was. Yeah. No, I was not.
It's very clear. You get the skills of a regular deer, not like a magic deer.
Okay. So that's 4 successes, and it just has to meet its willpower to banish spirit. Yeah. More successes in the target's will, the spirit is banished.
Well, it's banished.
Okay.
This is the spell to use right now.
Yeah.
So Graham would be up next.
Yeah, it's like I was going to move too, but it looks like it's pretty congested here.
Okay, I'm going to pull out my pistol, quick draw, cock it, and fire.
Sure. So you get a +3 to this. 1 for point blank, 2 for the blessing.
And it hits Thomas from.
Nope. This
I
one
was
is
thinking
stunned.
the same thing.
Okay.
No, they can be hurt by bullets.
I would like to move as well. 1, 2, 3.
You're moving through
4.
people.
Yeah,
He's
well, those
stepping over the unconscious guy. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna move
Those
there.
were the ones that were knocked out, so you can step.
Oh,
over
that's
them.
right. They're
Yeah,
sleeping.
I'm backpedaling a little bit. I'm not moving my full movement. I have 1 more space, but I want to be there, so I'm done.
British officer is going to wound this thing for 1, and then he's going to fall back because. Yeah.
They are all over the map.
Are they attacking the British too?
They are. Thomas, you're up next.
Okay. How much do I have to spend of my epic star points to dual wield without a downside? Is it all 3 or just 2?
So there's, if you're going to use your dual wield ability, it's a total attack. So you would give up your defense, and because you have it, do you have it at level 1 or level 2?
Level 1.
I think it's level 1.
That's why he has to boost it to level 2 to get it.
Yeah,
So there's no
2 points. You won't have a penalty to it for the rest of the battle.
Okay. probably regret no defense, but meh, 2 points it is.
Well, it's not no defense. It's just less defense.
Gotcha.
So yeah, your talent is boosted for the remainder of the battle.
Okay.
So
And
you can
this
deal with a penalty.
and it's this shade over here, correct?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Zoomed out. Okay.
It survived that attack.
Well,
It did somehow.
I'm gonna point blank shoot him. So it's a
Okay.
+1 for that, right?
Yep.
All right. Wow. And then because that was effective, I'm gonna try stab him also.
Sure.
Might as well.
Jesus.
Poof.
So you basically cleared a path to retreat. Like
I'm working on the other part of the path.
There are no more shades or... Well, there's one shade between you guys and the boat, but... Alright. So the Minutemen are falling back. The British are both... These two guys are basically going at this shade with their bayonets. So... Actually, this guy's going to join in. And between the three of them bayoneting this guy, he disappears.
It's a shish kebab into sushimi.
Yeah, it's basically they surround him and I'll just repeatedly go Ides of March on him.
Hey, du brute!
These guys are going to attack the shades. It's less effective fighting them one-on-one. And then they're both going to die. This shade's going to come and off the officer. And this guy's going to flee.
This is a seriously large summoning. Like, whoever did this.
You know, big area and
Actually, you can get about here.
There was 9 summoned shades, I think.
All right. So that takes care of the regulars and the... Oh, wait. There's one more shade that we have to deal with. This
No,
one.
we don't.
two
No.
around Mary. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Almost missed that guy.
Oh, this is why I didn't like this.
Is this a shade 2 or?
No, that's a Minuteman.
Oh, okay. They look similar. That's why it was.
They really don't if you zoom in.
3. What does that put me at? Am I dead? No, I'm not dead. I'm not dead! I'm not dead.
To quote Aaron from the previous episode, yet.
Oh.
All right.
I'm not dead yet. But since he just did that, I assume that is him touching me.
Yes.
Does that mean I get a +2 to my attack because he touched me?
You do, unless you're stunned.
I don't know how to tell I'm stunned.
If the damage exceeds your body score, you're stunned.
Oh, I'm stunned.
Oh. Well then.
That sucks.
Welcome to character creation. All right. Graham.
I would like to pick up a musket from this guy,
Okay.
and then I would like to go one. Or wait, no. Yeah, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
That's all I can do, I think. Unless quick draw counts as picking up the musket.
I think we said it does.
If it does, then I want to present and shoot at this guy.
Okay.
Save me!
And I will use my last 2 style points. Does my blessing from her go away or no?
No. Blessing
No.
lasts for the whole scene, even if she dies.
Okay, so
Mhm.
4 dice because I'm using my
Please
last
don't
2
let me
style.
die.
Boom.
Okay.
Did it work? It did not work, and I rolled like 14 dice. Okay.
Does not seem to have hurt it.
Okay, I would just drop the musket because.
Okay. Silverlock is up next.
Okay. I yell, these abominations are not of our creation. Move
Did
back
you
1,
X
2.
yourself?
Pardon me?
Did you put an
No,
X
no,
on
I was on top of a body.
Oh. I looked at like, I didn't
Yeah.
think I put an X on it.
No. And I move here, and that's always been within 100 feet. But I
Yeah.
tried to banish spirit, the one that's on Mary.
Okay.
So that's at a -2. I'm actually going to take the non-lethal, which will put me at negative. Oh wait, no, because that's when I start taking penalties. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'll just take it. So it's just at a. Well, it evens out because of with Virginia's. So yeah, I'm just at my straight normal. So
Sure.
not, yeah. 3, and that might not be it.
You do not exceed its willpower.
Yep.
All right.
I should have. Yeah.
British officer is going to inspire his men. Thomas.
One second, do some math. Question. I forget if I sprint, I can go 4 times my actual move, or is that not a thing in this game?
I think it's at a penalty, isn't it?
Yeah, I think you give up your attack to do, or you give up your attack and your active defense to do it, but.
Okay. I'm considering sprinting and just kind of barreling into the shade over here.
Okay.
So, what do I do to do that?
Well, you won't be able to attack him. That's the only. Yeah.
Yeah. You'd be able to charge right up.
Sort of
You
like
don't
what I
have to-
did.
Yeah.
Well, can I do that and essentially distract it?
Sure.
Okay.
So Thomas charges the shade, hoping to present a target that isn't the
Vulnerable
stunned Mary. And I'll give you a point for putting yourself in danger to protect a comrade. That is hero stuff.
I was thinking of doing that, but it's like I was thinking, well, actually, if I could get rid of it, that might be better. But
I really don't want to go to character creation.
Well, it should be looking at me now because it's ran up to it with a sword and a gun in its face, but we'll see.
Actually, ignore that. I hit the wrong button. The shade is stunned as the British open fire on it.
Is it this one or one that's further down?
The one that's attacking you. Like, again, the British didn't see you do anything. They just think the shade's attacking a woman, and, you know,
It
no
is.
gentleman
Just
stand by
not
for
proper.
It is attacking a woman. This is true.
So these two British open fire. So with the inspiration and the help bonus, they stun it. Let's see what else. The shade is going to get this guy. This shade is going to... Actually, this guy's going to go down. He's got 3 shades on him. Actually, no. No, he's not. He's going to drop. And then these shades are moving this way. Alright. Next up is Mary is stunned. Putnam.
No, she was stunned last turn.
This is
So
Oh,
they're
right.
inact, yeah.
Yeah, because she goes after the...
Yeah.
So, Mary, it's your turn.
Do I still get the +2 for it touching me or no?
Yes, you're still at
Yay.
range.
Yay! I don't like it. It's not very nice.
Sure.
Yeah.
So Mary banishes this shade, and I will say, if you guys want, you have basically a free path to escape this battle now.
1, 2, 3. I will be healing myself along the way, and anybody who passes me, I'll be like, good job, heal.
Yeah, what I'm
But-
saying is we don't have to be in turn order. You've got a clear path to the boat.
Sweet.
Yeah, the only thing I
So-
would try to do in the interim would be I'd try to banish maybe 1 or 2 of them that are attacking the British. Just
Okay.
because, like,
Yeah.
And
It's-
these 2 soldiers that were knocked out, Putnam is going to kind of grab one of them and take him as a prisoner. But as you guys are in the boat heading across the East River, I'm going to let 2 of you roll perception checks.
I'll roll a perception check. I don't get a +2, I assume.
Nope, the scene is over. Your magical bonuses have faded.
I would have been healing myself and others with magical bonuses, though, so.
Sure.
That was my perception.
You see, standing kind of almost like obscured, but you do see on a rooftop a woman, a female form. You can't really make out much of the details, but there are 2 shadowy dogs, one to either side of her.
Hmm. Does she look like the
You don't really see much other than female form, but you probably have your suspicion as to who she is.
Oh yeah. Can I just take that and average that for people's healing, you know,
Sure.
that everybody gets the roll I just rolled?
Yep. Everyone can. I'll say everyone taking the average.
Oh, it doesn't have to be the average. I was just saying what I actually rolled.
she rolled a 10.
Sure. Everyone can recover 2 lethal wounds and 1 non-lethal, or 2 lethal wounds and convert a non-lethal, or convert a lethal to a non-lethal.
Okay, does
Yeah.
she have the healing spell or?
I do.
Yeah, she bought it a few sessions ago.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering why you're giving us so little. That's why I was.
Because
Because
that's
He,
how the
he took
spell
my
works.
No,
heal.
it'd be for every success,
wait.
it's 1 lethal.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Never
none
mind.
of the
You're right.
injuries are more than an hour old. And
Okay,
it's my
you're right.
first
No,
attempt.
everyone is fully healed. I was looking at the 10 and thinking I had to cut it in half because average, but no, that was your actual roll, not your.
That was my actual roll.
Yeah.
My average is 6.
Okay. I'll say, yeah, you can all recover pretty much completely.
Oh yeah, I was at took 9 lethal in that fight, so
I really needed that.
Yeah.
That 10 was really pretty.
You are all healed completely while she's tending to you in the boat's back. But, yeah, as you arrive back on the Patriot side of the East River, there are a bunch of other boats coming up with men. They're carrying the wounded to the field hospitals. Putnam heads right to the command tent. What do you guys do?
What was that? Go. Do you have any idea what those were?
Summons of probably the right hand of Croatoan.
But I thought
he-
we killed the right hand.
Oh, that was his
Was that the left
right.
hand?
No, well, yeah, I guess it would be the left hand. She
think
was
of
the
it like
hound.
an octopus. Octopi. They have multiple eyes.
Well, it's that carnage is still going on back there.
What was she referred to as? She was referred to as his
Consort.
consort. Thank you.
Putnam, do you know where we're supposed to go back to?
Oh, he went to report elsewhere.
Yeah,
Oh.
Putnam went to the command tent.
Oh, and we didn't. Oh, okay.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can. There's nothing stopping you from following him.
I follow him.
Yeah, I
You
think
get
I
to
would too.
You get to the tent, and Putnam slams his hand down on the table. General, whatever was back there wasn't human. We were fighting men, and then beasts just appeared out of nowhere.
Evil
If you hadn't-
spirits.
If you hadn't sent that unit, we would have been killed. And the general kind of nods. Very well. I will. I will reach out to Franklin and see what our sage can say about these entities. Perhaps you could send in he notices Thomas. Could you describe these entities to me? These beasts, or whatever they were.
Would I know what they were from my own history?
Make an occult roll.
Can I also do this roll?
Did you go
As
in
I-
the...
Oh, I would have been like peeking outside.
Yeah, it's like evil spirits, people. Come on. You don't need specifics. They're evil spirits.
We've encountered them before,
Mm-hmm. You
at
encountered
least-
one once before.
and also on the road, the hound I saw on the roof. I assume it looked exactly like the hounds that were following us on the midnight ride.
Yes, they did.
Okay.
And Thomas derped, and he's like, they were ghosts.
Can I be like, no?
Go ahead and make a roll.
Okay.
Do
Do
you
I get
storm in?
advantage? Do I get advantage on this for anything? Because or a plus bonus because I've encountered them before.
I'll
Well, the
give you
difficulty is easier.
yeah, I'll make it an easier difficulty.
Okay.
Which
Can I
Pretty
do my
sure-
roll too, or not?
Pretty sure they weren't ghosts, Thomas. They were.
So you were able to describe the shades more accurately, having fought one. They are basically lesser spirits of hell that are often summoned by dark magicians to do their bidding. And Thomas is probably still insisting they were ghosts. Ghosts of the people who died in the war.
No, woman, you don't know what you're talking about.
Well, whatever they were, we will. Franklin mentioned an accord with the British to stop using magic in battle, and if they're going to be summoning these creatures to fight us, then I think
They were going after the British too.
you don't say. Well then, perhaps the good doctor is wrong. Perhaps this is not a time to agree not to use magic when appears whether even if the British were to stop, magic would still be making itself present.
I think there's more than one enemy in this case.
Very well. I have another assignment for you once you are well enough.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, I've been talking.
Okay.
Okay.
Would you
Sorry.
like to repeat whatever you said?
Yes, I would like to say that when we were leaving, I saw on the roof a woman who I assume was the consort of Croatoan with her own 2 shadowy hounds. I believe her to be the one who summoned them. That's what I said. And then nobody responded. And I was like,
We're just ignoring you, Mary.
yeah. I think that they're trying to
Instigate.
Instigate, yes, thank you.
Stir the pot.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. As I was saying, I have another mission for you.
I took a musket shot, but I'm feeling remarkably well.
Good
What?
man. There's a warehouse near the docks. There's a man there who, as far as I can tell, has not yet evacuated. We must make sure both he and an item of his are recovered.
What item?
It's a small boat. It's probably the best way to describe it.
It's hard, but
Looks like a barrel, huh?
Spoilers.
Yeah. Well, sorry.
Yes. The man in question is named Ezra Lee. He's
He's an inventor of sorts, huh?
yes. You might say that. Actually, Ezra Lee was the pilot, but
Oh.
yeah.
I already wrote it in my notes. You can't change it.
I mean, I'm willing to combine both Ezra Lee and David Bushnell into kind of one person for the purposes of the story.
Well, the thing is like, yeah, to me, he'd probably say it's more of a barrel than a boat because That's sort of what it looks like.
Being coy for
Yeah, yeah. Sorry. Sorry, I spoiled your fun.
Also, didn't look quite like it did on the show.
Oh,
Actually,
I
it
get it.
kind of did. It kind of did.
Is this anywhere near Brooklyn?
It's on our side of the river, but it's far enough from camp that I am worried about him should they attempt to pursue us across the river.
I'm just worried of whatever those ghosts were. Incredibly cold. I almost felt my body freeze over. I do not wish to see them again.
The spirits?
Aye.
Yeah, they're easy to blast one-on-one, but
That is part of the reason I'm sending your group for this mission. If any more of those appear, you are the group best equipped to handle them.
As a side note, is George Washington in here?
That's who's talking.
Okay, yeah. I was like, have we finally met George Washington?
Yeah.
Okay.
When you went to the tent and asked who was in charge, and the tall man said, "It's me," that was, yeah.
Okay. Wait, did we meet him before we went on our mission?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I had
Sorry, I
children
should have made that more clear, apparently.
I had children distracting me too, so that it wasn't. Yeah. Okay, we're good.
I have not had any visions of George Washington, so I don't know any different.
Yeah. So yes, you guys are being sent to. The item in question is called the Turtle. It is the first submarine ever used in warfare.
Was it actually used in warfare?
It was.
didn't
They
work well.
sailed it out to Admiral Howe's flagship to try to plant a mine on it.
Did it
work historically, but
It didn't work.
It worked in a way that it wasn't planned. It was more of a terror tactic that it was. Yeah, it got because didn't the British ships sort of break apart? They sort of like, oh wait, if they can get a mine or something in the middle of our ships and blow it up, it's like,
it didn't work the way it did on the show.
well, no, yeah, I know that, but it did work as a terror weapon because they were like, oh, we have all these ships all together that if they can plant an explosive, anywhere, yeah, I think it did cause them to scatter a little bit of their, the ships, but it wasn't as effective as they wanted it to be.
I just looked it up, and honestly, the I guess it wouldn't be aerodynamics, but like the fluid dynamics of this are just dreadful.
Yeah.
This is not even like the Civil War era submarines.
But it did actually go underwater and was quasi-maneuverable. It was just attaching the mine.
Yeah, no, it sailed. It just didn't.
Kind of hard to get the implant the explosive onto the ship.
Yeah.
This is pretty cool, though. Graham doesn't have a clue about any of this, but yeah. I myself am feeling, time is of the essence with all of these missions. I vote we just head back out now.
Okay. Godspeed to you.
And to you. May those shades dissolve into the night or just never be seen again. I will reload my musket. I would probably have already done that actually at this point. I will note that I lost my silvered bayonet. I never retrieved it. I deleted that from my character.
That is true.
That is unfortunate. Did it go like as soon as it stabbed into it, it would have been like dropping it in liquid nitrogen?
He didn't so much stab it because he didn't do any damage to it. His hand got close. The cold kind of caught him by
Okay.
surprise. And, yeah. He kind of panicked and dropped it. It was not his proudest moment.
No.
There were a lot of zeros rolled tonight.
Yeah.
But, alright.
Wah, 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 wah.
So the party is able to, Washington provides directions to the warehouse where this thing is being constructed.
So is this a next time or?
We can go a little more. We can at least introduce something. Is there anything you guys want to do while en route to the warehouse? Besides the normal, like, load your guns and...
Do a brief premonition just to see what's going on.
Okay.
Might as well. Do.
All right. Not your best premonition, but you still get something for it.
4 is pretty good for like an average person.
Really? It's just, yeah.
You're not
you
average.
You still get a vision. Is there anything specific you were focusing on with this one?
I was hoping to figure out what the goals of the shadow person was, but if I can't get something like that, I would actually really think it's fun to see a premonition of this boat that we're supposed to recover. So either one of those is fine with me.
You see a vision. Very clearly the British warships in the harbor. You see a turtle swimming along. It looks at the ship, opens its mouth, and begins breathing fire at the ship.
After that premonition, I am thoroughly confused, but it was funny.
Yeah. You eventually arrive at the warehouse, and you're greeted by a very nervous man who's pointing a gun at you.
Calm down. We've been sent by Washington.
Make either a diplomacy or bureaucracy check to convince him.
Do. Can I just do like bluff?
Or empathy. I would allow empathy for this.
They're both 4 for me, so
4's
I
not
mean...
bad. Just use your.
Use what, Adrian? Use what?
It's not my fault you haven't done anything style point award worthy.
Oh, I thought you was going to say use your feminine wiles, but
I was definitely gonna say style points.
I thought you were going to say use your magic bonus, and then...
No, I was gonna say style points, and then I saw
He was
she
gonna say
doesn't have
style
any.
points.
Don't have it. We used them all to not die.
Hey, that's a
let's-
valid use of style.
I have diplomacy and empathy at a 4. Do I get like a bonus for this?
Oh,
Because
yeah,
of-
you get a +2.
Sweet. Yeah.
He lowers his gun and kind of nods. Good. I'm almost ready to go. I'm just. Well, he opens the door to this warehouse is a generous term. It's much more like a large shed.
On water.
No, it's on the. I mean, it's on land, but it's
It's not like a dock.
near enough.
Okay.
There's a carriage with what appears to be a large barrel. It's got some. I mean, look up
Artifacts.
Revolutionary War turtle, and you can see what you're looking at.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, where's the boat?
Oh, this is the boat. This is my. Well,
It looks like an egg.
A wooden
Mm.
egg.
Acorn.
we call it the turtle. Actually, it's a sub-water boat.
What's a
Does it
subwater
breathe
With
boat?
fire?
In a sense, I suppose. We're going to use it to slip right up to the British flagship and deploy explosives. So, I suppose breathing fire. I kind of like that image. Yes, we'll go with that.
You should probably make sure that we're all with Washington before telling us all this. But I appreciate your trust.
He kind of goes pale for a minute and suddenly realizes that yes, he did kind of believe Mary without any.
We are with the general. We just come from Brooklyn, from the retreat there. This is such a strange. You call it a boat, a sub-water boat.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a
Just
long
you
name.
wait. One day it'll be the future of naval warfare.
Well, it's not the first artifact that I've had the pleasure of seeing.
As well, if you could please go around and get the horses, so we can once we get them hitched up to the wagon, we can move out.
I shall assist.
All right, and that's where we're gonna end. You guys, next turn will be transporting the turtle to Washington's camp.
Wait, who is this? Is it Israeli or David Bushnell?
We're gonna say it's Ezra Lee. Bushnell
Okay.
invented it, but Lee piloted it, so I'm assuming.
Captain David Bushnell. Okay, sorry. There's a gravestone with an
Yeah,
egg
most
like.
of these people are dead now.
Yeah, I'd imagine
Well,
so.
most, because you never know what those Philosopher's Stone pieces.
Well, David Bushnell didn't get one.
You guys saw the story about like the actual real life plan to bring Washington back from the dead, right?
I saw
No.
that post, yeah.
The things I come across when I'm researching this game. But yes. So, yes. Next week will be the transporting the turtle back to camp.
No wonder you're so excited about all the upcoming stuff. I have no clue what this storyline is. I didn't know the submarine was actually a thing at this time period. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
But what it looks like is hilarious. Like,
That just adds to the cool factor. about-
like seriously.
Effective use of submarines in warfare was during the American Civil War when the Confederates used one.
Well, the ironclads were almost.
No, they had legit submarines.
Uh,
The CSS Hunley.
Yeah.
I mean, it sunk a ship, but
It's up to
everyone on it died, so tie, I suppose.
Yeah. But I mean, the ironclads were not much above water to begin with because of,
Fair. But yes.
Everyone
All right,
on it died. How?
so everyone on the CSS Hunley died. They took out a Union ship, but they all drowned.
Yeah,
They
that was
couldn't
sad.
resurface. Yeah.
When you look at submarines, there's a lot of issues that you have in just keeping it
Buoyancy.
level.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keeping it level.
Yeah, inventing submarines. You have to kind of be brave to to be a pioneer of submarines. But anyway, for this week, everyone gets, I will say, participation, danger. I'll give 1 point. You can call it a role-playing point. You can call it a victory point.
A
I
not
don't
dying
care.
point. I'll take that.
Yeah. Like,
Not having to roll a new character sheet. So 3?
yes.
Yeah.
There was definitely danger. I almost died.
So did I, and that's when it gets a
Yeah,
little
that's
hairy when
when you almost die. That's when we all have to like run.
Yeah.
When the guy who has all the not dying talents almost dies.
How many
Well,
did you take?
I took 9 lethal.
And I stay in the back. Like, that's how I don't die. And then they go and pop up in the back.
Now,
Like
now I admit
daisies.
I hadn't gotten to the point that I was having any penalties or anything like that. So, but it was it was one of those things that I was like, going, wait a minute, this isn't supposed to happen.
If she doesn't have the lifesaver talent, would you have only healed 5 health?
No, the
Or
magic
is the
spell is
magic's 1-for-1?
yeah, to 1 for
That's
1.
very awesome,
Is it?
actually.
Wait,
No,
healing?
I think healing, no, I don't think it is 1-for-1.
Yeah. Yes.
So you would have all recovered 5.
No, healing is
Page 52. This ritual instantly knits wounds and erases traumas. The caster may lay hands on the wounded person to heal her. Make a magic roll. Each success heals 1 lethal or 2 non-lethal wounds.
Yep.
So the moral of the story is you can't heal at range.
Oh!
Well, I don't think
But
she
you can
did.
heal 1-for-1.
Yeah.
So-
Okay. I didn't actually do that
Yeah, it
because
was all
they
on
popped
know.
up.
the way back,
Yeah.
technically.
It was me patting them saying, good job.
Sure.
Get in the
Yeah.
boat.
I'm gonna have to get a new. I want to get Pitcairn's saber silvered
Okay, well,
when the
I'm sure at
opportunity
some point in
arrives.
the near future you'll meet up with Revere again, and he's the kind of go-to guy for that.
Hmm. Oh, I should have asked Putnam for the pistol. It's okay. Well, that was super fun.
I need to complete my set here. Huh?